Okay, so now we know what modules are. If you look on the far left, white navigation, we're going to click on modules. And so far we don't have any. To create them, look in the upper right and click plus module. What I'm going to do is now name it. It's named Student Canvas Support. It's very specific, so it's just not Canvas support, it's just not support. When you're creating and naming your modules, be as specific as possible. Remember, students and families will be looking at this at home without you there. If it's not named specifically, they are going to overlook it or miss it or not, or the purpose of it is going to be unsure. So I'm going to click add module. So now we have our one module here. Think of this as like a chapter in a book. Now we have to put some pages in it. To do that, we want to look on the far right and click this plus symbol. Let's go to add a page, create page. I'm going to name it. As you notice, I just called it Student Canvas Supports Introduction. I'm going to click add item. Now I'm going to create another page by clicking on the plus, page, create page, and we're going to call this one conclusion. Now why would I add an introduction and a conclusion page? Almost like bookends to a chapter. The reason for this, and this is an industry standard across all Canvas courses or all virtual courses that institutions create for people to learn from, say have an introduction and a conclusion so you can tell them what they're going to learn, then in between it into the learning, and then here is the end of here's what you just learned. The reason for this, it's really easy for me as a student to click on page to page to page and get to the next module. I'm not even going to know this one has been ended or concluded, and I'm already learning in the next, say, chapter or unit. Where that gets into trouble is that sometimes kids have jumped into the next chapter or started taking quizzes and doing assignments and not understanding why they're getting a very low score because they did not realize they're already taking quizzes for things they did not learn. Now we need to have a content page in the middle here. So if I click the plus, I'm going to create a new page. And that's where I'm just going to take off the conclusion and click add item. Now I need to drag this one up to the middle. So I have introduction, content, and the conclusion. We're going to notice on the far side, it's all these little Ghostbuster circles. That means it's not published or kids can't see it. I could publish this one, but because the module is not published, this is not going to be viewable to anybody enrolled in my course. If I click this, it will automatically publish everything within the module. In the next section, we're going to show a little bit about editing these pieces.